What would you do with your time when you get 3 months off? When I had the opportunity to take 3 months off of work and to be away from my kids for the first time ever, longer than 1 week, I didn't have to think very long because I instantly knew I want to go sailing and I want to spend as much time as I can on the water. I had this deep longing for the ocean and being on sailboats for a very long time. And a few years ago, I just decided I want to learn sailing and I want to understand everything about it. And I started to do classes and go on sailing turns and ask people everything about sailing. But sailing is a man's world and you have to listen to a lot of bullshit, to be honest. And although I'm a very fast learner, it took me a long time to understand everything on the sailboat, and there's so much to learn. And I couldn't quite keep up. Then I heard that there will be nearly 50 women on a tall ship sailing from the Spanish island Tenerife near the African coast into the Caribbean to Martinique. I instantly knew that I want to go with them. And people asked me, "Are you not afraid?" And I didn't understand the question. I didn't know what to be afraid for. So I went on this tall ship with 47 women and sailed across the Atlantic Ocean. It was more than 3,000 nautical miles and it took us 23 days. And it was wonderful. I was so tired. I was really exhausted. But I loved it. And I learned so much about myself and what I am capable of and what I am afraid of. And during all these nights in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, with all the stars above and the dolphins and whales in the water and the little noises they made in the night and the glowing in the sea when the ship goes through the waves, when I was on watch, I was asked by another woman, "What do you dream of? Where do you want to sail?" And although I don't know where it comes from, I didn't consider it. I knew I want to sail to New Zealand because this place is so far away, as far as you can go from my hometown. And I knew I have to really learn sailing. Although I didn't like most of the experiences I made when I was trying to learn sailing, I knew I have to go on and I have to find a way to learn sailing and learn everything about the weather and repairing ships and engines and all this intimidating stuff that I had no idea of and I didn't know how to learn. But I knew I have to learn it because I want to do it on my own and I want to be able to sail to New Zealand. So my love for the ocean was on a totally new level. And when I was back at home, I was looking for other classes to learn sailing. And now I'm on my way until I'm on the ocean again, watching the stars above and feeling so free and calm, the way I never have been. So if you have a dream, don't let people stop you. Let them say what they are saying and consider that it is not true. And that you can do whatever you want to do. I think that's the most important lesson I learned on the ocean with 47 women on the tall ship. That you can do it. If you trust yourself and the women next to you, then you are capable of everything. So don't let them stop you. Just chase your dreams. And when there are no clouds, then watch the stars and be brave. Because your dreams matter. And you've got the right to find your own story and write it the way you want to, because your story matters.